No doubt about where that one was headed.
That pass stolen by the Wizards. Oh, he had it. And he finishes at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Embiid with the board.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Josh Richardson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Ish Smith to Beal. Bradley Beal. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Richardson. Embiid, good for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Washington basketball. Ish Smith to Beal. Sizing up the defense. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Joel Embiid.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Is in for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
I got him.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Beal, textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Rebound owned by Washington. That's going to be out of bounds. Smith the last to touch. It goes down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Wizards at the controls. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. Make that 11. Blocked away. Not that time. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. And the 76ers have to be feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Richardson. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Joel Embiid.
Number 17. That's his first personal foul.
Joel Embiid has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. It's Washington with the basketball. Thomas to Beal. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Tobias Harris above the rim.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Has a chance, and he buries it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Isaiah Thomas at the line for 2 shots. A career 87% from the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Gets the second free throw. To Tobias Harris.
Come on now.
Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Thomas into the front court. Down a bundle. Great pass to set it up. And count the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Tobias Harris. There it is, Al Horford. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
You talk about a man who quietly goes about his business. I've heard this from multiple people. When the Celtics go into a huddle after a dire situation, Brad Stevens isn't even the first one to talk. Al Horford is the one leading the pack.
And stuffs it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Thomas across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming. Ish Smith. Snared by Embiid. To Horford. Now a steal by Washington.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
It's Thomas. 4-2. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Embiid. That's off the side of the rim, short. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Josh Richardson, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first.
Stepping in for the Wizards, number 3, Bradley Beal.
Able to convert on both free throws. Wizards with the basketball. Al Horford sends it away. How about 13?
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And draws the foul.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Tobias Harris. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Tobias Harris trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Unable to connect on the free throw. Wizards have it. Wall. To Beal. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Embiid. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Wizards. Ben Simmons. Tips it. Ish Smith. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Over to the right side. Here's a chance from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he's going to...
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Jan Mahimi has got 2 shots coming. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Tobias Harris. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Wall across the timeline. His guys down big. And the 2 for Al Horford getting to the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.